Okay, so I was recently having a conversation, and this whole thing is about is it projection or is it insecurity? Is it a lack of confidence? Like, what is it? And I need your help with this whole thing because I'm just realizing this now at the tender age of 43. So I was recently having a conversation with my daughter, and I was telling her that, people will say things to her and make her feel bad for the environment that she's raised in, make her feel bad for the things that she's been given. And it's just their way of bullying her. But then I thought about it even deeper, and I was like, is bullying really a way of projection? Like, are they making you feel bad because they wish they had? Think about that. Are they making you feel bad because they wish they had? So let me put this in perspective for you. So we laugh at our pain as a culture, right? I totally get that. I mean, it's some things. My father was not the best father at all. I don't claim him to be the best father. I know he was a horrible father. And to help me cope with that, when you meet me, I might say to you, if you ask me something about my father, if you ask me, I may say to you, no, my father was definitely on drugs. Yeah, I would say that, right? And I would say it because in my world, why hide it? And then in the other hand, it's like, yeah, that is what it is. And I'm probably sure you have someone that you know that possibly was on drugs and we can relate, right? And that kind of brings us closer, right? So that it becomes relatable. I may say something like, nah, I didn't know things growing up. Right. And so my things that I didn't know growing up, for example, and I didn't realize this until I went to college at the tender age of 18, when people were asking me cultural questions that I didn't know about. Have you ever seen Juice? Have you ever seen Boys in the Hood? Have you ever seen Married with Children? Have you ever seen The Simpsons? My mother allowed us to watch Little House on the Prairie. That was pretty much all I remember is Little House on the Prairie. So I didn't see any toxicity, right? Within our community, within our people. I didn't see that. So when it started to come to me in college, I was confused. I was thoroughly confused. I was like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? Because I had never seen it. I didn't see it in TV. It wasn't in my regular everyday life. It wasn't at school. It just wasn't a part of my life. And so, when I said I hadn't seen those things, then immediately I started being made fun of. And when you think about it, well, when I think about it now, I think, was I being made fun of because they wish they had someone who cared about them enough to instill those type of traits, characteristics, qualities in them, boundaries, morals, things of that nature? I'm not really sure. But what I do know for sure is that we make fun of things and don't even realize it sometimes. But are we making fun of it because we lack it? Because we want it? Because we're envious or jealous of it? And we don't know how to say, how do you teach me? What is that? What does that feel like? But instead, the easiest thing to do is to make fun of it. It's interesting, right? Are we laughing at our pain or are we actually like salivating? Are we actually wallowing in it? It's interesting, right? So let me know your thoughts. How do you get over things that happen to you and make the best of it but without projecting? And do you even realize you're projecting sometimes? Because I don't even think sometimes we realize it. I think it's just something that comes naturally because we were raised that way and we're so accustomed to it that we keep it going. But at some point in our life, we have to look back and say, why did we make fun of that? Why was that comical to us? Why was that comedy to us? Right? Yeah. Let me know your thoughts.